Hello, Enid, and welcome to the City Update. My name is Larissa Sloan, Communications Media Assistant, and with me today is Scott Morris, Assistant City Manager.
Welcome to the first day of this very, very windy spring.
Yes, that's for sure, but at least it's not frigid. I'm not sure that I can handle more cold, but that's the reason why we have our handy dandy flamingo. He is celebrating, he, she, it, whatever, is celebrating spring.
That's right. I think we're going to see the 80s sometime on Wednesday this week, so I'm excited about it. Everyone out there, all of you drivers, be careful for bicyclists and motorcycles. Everybody's been itching all winter long to get their two wheels out and get going, so pay special attention if you would. Make sure everybody's safe on our Enid streets.
Yep. Look twice. Right? Look twice, always. Well, we have some fun things happening, some new stuff that we're going to talk about and some stuff that we've already told you about, but there's never wrong to have a reminder. And so the first thing we're going to talk about is our annual rabies shot clinic that is collaborated with the animal welfare, and then we also have the Olson Animal Clinic Hospital, I apologize, that is doing a rabies clinic to offer these services to you at an affordable cost. So if your pet needs the rabies shot, it's only $10, and that includes the city tag. If your fur baby does not or already has the rabies shot, then it's only $2 for a city tag. And that city tag really does prevent lost dogs and to be able to reunite. And so that event is on Sunday, April 23rd. It's over at Chisholm Trail Expo Center, and you'll need to call 580-249-4910 for any more additional questions that you may have. And then we also have the library, which does all kinds of events all month long, all year long. And this time they're doing a Making Sense of Medicare, because that doesn't necessarily always make sense. It can be very overwhelming. And so they're having a class. It's on Thursday, March 16th at 5:30 p.m. in the library. If you have any questions, feel free to go by there or give them a call. And then we also have the Spring Skate. Now this is quite a mouthful, so don't let me get tongue-tied, but Spring Skate Jam. And that's going to be on Saturday, April 1st. And so that's going to be a lot of fun. Bring your scooters, rollerblades, inline skates. I don't think that's the same thing, but you just never know. So just bring it, and there's going to be all kinds of fun stuff there. It looks like there's going to have a best trick competition, so that's kind of cool. And they're going to have refreshments and stuff like that. And so that's something to look forward to. And then we also have the library doing their Author Fest. That's Saturday, April 15th from 1 to 5. And if you have any questions for that, you can email enidauthorfest@gmail.com. And they are looking for local or Oklahoma authors to participate in this. And so that's exciting as well. And then we also have the Enid Walk of Fame nominations, and I'm going to let you explain this to our viewers.
That's right. This is one of the things that our community does that just celebrates our uniqueness, celebrates individuals who have spent just a lifetime of contributing to our community through different ways. And so if you can think of someone that's just one of those unselfish contributors that just are a plus to our society, please consider nominating them, and you can find that nomination on our website, I believe.
Wonderful. And if you have any questions, then you can call City Hall, and I'm sure they will give you all the information that you need. And then we also, I love doing this. So we haven't done this in a couple of weeks, but this is our animal adoption spotlight from the animal welfare. And this is Beast. He is a male. He has about 2 to 4 years. He's a lab mix. He is not neutered, but that is not an expensive cost to get that done. He is sweet, and he loves to explore, and he would be a wonderful watchdog. He's not very, he doesn't necessarily like male dogs, So he would be really good as an only dog or with a female dog. And so if you want to see him, he is in pen 19, and he would love to be loved on. And you can take your family up there and see if you work out, and then you can also bring your other animals as well. So make sure they're on a leash, because that's always important. He is in pen 19, and he would love to see you. And then we also have some road closures that we're going to just jump right into. And so we had a road closure on Monday, February 6th. There was a road closure on a portion of West Elm Avenue from North Jefferson Street to North Adams Street, and that was for concrete repairs, and that is lasting about 6 weeks. And then we also have the East Broadway and North 16th intersection that was placed in the red flash. That when you see something that's red, flashing red, sometimes that means it's acting as a four-way stop. They are conducting a traffic study from the technical services, and they do not have an end date for this. However, whenever we find that information out, we will let you know. And then we also have on Monday, March 6th, there is a road closure that began. That was on East Birch Avenue from North 19th and Orleans Avenue, and that was for the construction of a new roadway, and that's lasting about 7 weeks. And then we also have this intersection for West Spruce, and that began on March 14th, and that was also a road closure. So as you can see, there is no traffic allowed through there, and so that was on West Spruce. And the areas that are affected on that is Meadowbrook Drive and West Spruce Avenue, as well as North Jefferson Street and West Spruce Avenue. That is lasting about 2 weeks. So hopefully they wrap that up this week or something like that.
A lot of good stuff.
Yes, I love seeing these infrastructure progress and getting nice, new, smooth roads. It's very nice. Then we also have this last one. This one will begin tomorrow. And this is for the intersection of West Randolph and North Garland Road. And it will be without power off and on intermittently between 8:30 a.m. and 2:30 p.m. And they will operate as a three-way stop, so as if you were a stop sign. And so they will have stop signs posted. We ask that as all of this construction and things like that are going on around town, that you just stay aware so that everyone is safe. And then we also have some employment opportunities that I think are wonderful. And so as you can see, some of them closed, but we also have some that are still open. And so I think they are wonderful.
We've got some seasonal opportunities as well. So it's that time of year where we really need to hire some lifeguards and a head lifeguard. So if you know anyone out there that's good at this, if that's what they want to do, these people are critical for us to be able to open up our pool. And so please get the applications in at enid.org/careers.
That sounds great. And then we also have some board vacancies. Now, as you can see, you'll see some white spots. That's because those have been filled. But what you're seeing are the ones that need to be filled. And so will you explain to them the opportunity that awaits as they fill these?
That's right. We don't have any of these on the meeting for Tuesday, I don't believe, but we should have in April. Probably be filling most of these. So if you're interested in helping to plan the MLK committee, or you want to be on the library board, Police Civil Service Commission, PACE, Aviation Advisory Board, you can be a resident of Enid and you can apply for that. The other ones, there are some specific things that you need. For instance, if you want to be on the Construction Board of Appeals, we need to have an electrical contractor, a plumbing contractor, mechanical, building contractor. Obviously, whenever you're part of a board that has very exact requirements and talking about ordinances and state code and laws, we need to have somebody that's got some of that experience. So same thing with the Historical Preservation Commission. there's some different requirements for those. But we'd love to see a little more citizen engagement, so this is a way to do it.
We also have the vote or the runoff. I don't want to say that wrong. The runoff municipal election for Ward 2. Now today is the 20th, and so from what I understand, today is the last day to be able to register as an absentee ballot voter. So today is the last day for you to be able to do that. And if you have any questions, then you can go to oklahoma.gov/elections, and they will be able, that website should be able to give you all the information that you would need. And this is for Ward 2. From what I understand, you have to live in Ward 2 to be able to vote for Ward 2.
That's right.
So that runoff election is Tuesday, April 4th. And so that is just right around the corner. And so we look forward to that. And so, and then we also have, so the MAPC meeting was canceled tonight.
Right there. The reason for this, this board meets to hear about zone changes, different lot splits. There's a variety of reasons that this group meets, and we just actually didn't have any for the month of March. So no need to have the meeting if there's no agenda to be on it. So the next one will be the third Monday in April.
That sounds reasonable.
That's right.
But we do have the meeting on Tuesday.
That's right. We have several things on our study session that people might find interesting. We're going to hear an update on the Enid Soccer Complex. We're going to look at our calendar for our next budget meetings. Every year, around this time of year, we have to get our budgets together. Then we have to inform the mayor and commission members on what our budgets, our proposals, and get those approved 30 days before July the 1st, so that we have money we can spend when the new fiscal year comes around. So we'll be talking about those, and then we are going to be forming a metropolitan planning organization, which will be responsible for building a lot of transportation plans, short-term plans, long-term plans, building some policies, taking a look at the transportation needs of Enid Greater, and it is something that will be coming up in the next few months. So we've got some people coming in from the Oklahoma Department of Transportation that are going to brief us on what that means, the formation of it, and give us a lot more detail. And then we'll get an update on the ODOT's plan for their 7-year plan for Garriott and Van Buren. And so there's a lot of infrastructure coming up that the state's going to be doing along those two highways. So we're going to get an update from them.
Wonderful.
Then at 6:30, there's the regular meeting that we're going to have, and there's a proclamation, and there really is there's a workers' comp settlement that we're going to address, and some consent items, and that's about it. So should be a fairly quick meeting.
Wonderful. And then, as we had said, just a little recap, the MAPC meeting for this evening has been canceled, but we also have the commission meeting for tomorrow, so that is something to be able to go to.
That's right. Join us right at 401k West Garriott at the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Complex.
Be involved.
Council Chambers.
Sure. Definitely a suggestion to be involved. And we do have our apps that we utilize, it's the Garfield County Emergency Management app. This covers Garfield County and no other place in the state regarding to where you live. This will talk about rain or wind or anything like that, fire dangers, things like that. And then we also have See Click Fix, and that is a huge way of being able to tell us what you're seeing out there and what needs to be fixed, and we look forward to that. And then we also are everywhere for you. We are on social media, we are on Fire TV, YouTube, everywhere that you might be, we are too. And then we also just want to say thank you for joining us. We appreciate that you take your time to visit with us every week, and we hope that you have a wonderful day and take the time to do something nice for someone else. Bye.